Show me the trash bang. I'm woke, shorty. I'm growing and maturing. Of course, we not bang robbers. They hate us because we.
Hi guys. So I'm gonna make a room tour video because I said that in one of my makeup videos that I was gonna do it. And right now I'm in the process of making a hair tutorial. And I figure while I'm waiting for my hair to dry, I can make a room video or room tour. So anyways, yeah. We're gonna backtrack. Then we're going to enter my room as if you've never seen anything. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. See you in a second. Okay, and here's my room. By the way, you do not have to spend a lot of money to have a room that, you know, is yours. So let's go. There's my bed. My sheets, like my comforter, my little pillow sets, that one and those, obviously the floral print. They are Ralph Lauren sheets, so I kind of spent some money on them. However, my decor pillows, so these. So the checkered board and this one and a little fluffy pillow, they all came from Target, believe it or not. So what? Oh, even these. So those pillows came from Target too. So they're cute, they're accent. And let me think. I do have some like accent pieces on my wall because I don't like a lot of plain things. I do like to collect bugs, so it seems a little weird. And you guys have probably seen me collecting trees and cotton and stuff like that because, I don't know, I like it. I like a natural, I don't know, ambiance. So yeah, this came from Goodwill. Yep, I bought that from Goodwill. Goodwill, it doesn't actually have any scents in it. It's just kind of like a decor piece. I found this bug outside of my workplace. These came from a family reunion. We had to wear them, so I put them up there. And of course I have ladybugs because ladybugs always find me and I feel like it's good luck. And I don't know, I always find them, they always find me. And there's just candle sets. Again, I got this rack and all these candles from Goodwill, so that was cheap. This little dispenser, or I guess holder, Goodwill. Got this lamp, Craigslist. Let me think. Oh, and of course all of this furniture I did not get. My aunt and uncle already had that here, so I can't tell you the prices on any of those things. And I love mirrors, and my aunt got me a mirror, but that came from Craigslist as well. So I love Craigslist and Goodwill, and I just like, I guess, being thrifty. And of course, I actually made this chalkboard, believe it or not. So there are my goals and just positive messages to myself. And if you're interested in finding out how I made it, I'll definitely tell you. So just stay tuned. And then all these pillows, of course, came from Goodwill as well. So as you can tell, I am definitely a Goodwill shopper. I am not ashamed. And this is my little makeup area. Of course, I put my little mirror here, and they're my little slippers. I wear them everywhere. And then there are my two photos. They're actually prints from John Moody, so if you like them, you can always go on his website. There's how you spell his name. And then I actually got each of these frames because, of course, the pictures did not come with the frame. So there's one, and they are not identical. And there's two. I got both those frames from Goodwill as well. They were like $100 a piece. But I feel like they were worth it because they look immaculate. And then, I actually found these from Goodwill as well. Practically everything in my room is like Goodwill, Target, Craigslist, or just like DIY projects or little finds. And then my curtains came from Target. I have no idea where this furniture came from, once again. But I've been collecting my rock collection for a couple years, actually. Probably since I was little. I would just, I guess not that little, probably since like middle school. I would find rocks and I'd pick them up, and then my brother would find rocks and he would give them to me. And I had a big sister from Big Sister and Big Brothers program, and she would buy me rocks, and so I just kind of got addicted. So as you will see, I like crafts and natural things. This, of course, is not real grass. It's fake. I just took it because I need to fill my pot. And my pot came from Goodwill as well. And I have a tool in here just in case I need it. But I kind of hide it behind my plant. Is that weird? I don't know. I'm just too lazy to go downstairs and grab it. Anyways, this holds some of my jewelry. I have way more. Then I have a basket for my towels. And, of course, there's another, I guess, I don't know what you call it. But anyways, that's a log I found after I was leaving the gym. It's kind of strange, but I thought it was cool. A cool little, you know, thing. And then I took this from the family reunion. I don't know. I thought it was nice. And I have a sock rock that my friends actually got for me for, I think it was my birthday. And they got me a sock rock because, I don't know. I guess they just know me. And, I like my room to smell nice, so of course I have my little scented oils. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Oh, my mom's friend went to Guatemala or something like that. I can't remember, but she brought that back for me because I guess everybody in my life just knows I like natural things. But anyways, here's my bathroom. Guess I can turn on the light. Ooh. I'm in my pajamas, so don't judge me. And I actually made these myself. I took, what is it? Little handles, little knobs or whatever. And I glued them on the little jar. And that's hand soap and that's my face wash, so I don't get them confused. I know what's going on. Okay, and that's, oh, there's my plant. I did have it in the corner, but it was starting to die, as you can see. Yeah. Not a good look, so I just decided to put it in the bathroom window. It needs a little TLC. And, okay, side note, I'm currently working on my closet. So, I have space, but at the same time, I don't have space for what I need. So, in this bag down here are all my pajama clothes or workout gear. Or just basically like lounging stuff that I don't wear on an everyday basis. So I need to find storage for that. But clearly I have stuff in like every corner. So if you have any ideas of what I should do, please help me. I'm thinking about putting underneath here either a rack to hang my hats, which are currently on my sofa right now because I was planning, or I guess like this little shelf that I'll show you in my closet. This little 3 type of little book. And then I was going to put like the little pull-out boxes that you know you have. I think you would get them from Target too. Or Ikea. Basically anywhere. And putting them there and making that storage and putting my clothes in it. But I'm not sure how heavy that will be after a while. And I don't want that to fall on my head. So it's kind of up for debate. Anyways, we're just going to speed this up so you guys get the gist of what my closet looks like. There's definitely room for improvement, but we'll get to that later. Anyways, so, yeah. Okay, there you have it. That's my room tour, and you've probably seen it on other videos. Okay, so yeah, that's my room tour, and I guess I kind of have nothing else to show. I could list where I go shopping for things or where I go finding things. Oh wait, I could definitely tell you about my DIY project. So crawl up on my bed, let's have some chit-chatty time. So there's my chalkboard again. And it used to be like a regular type of board. I'm not entirely sure how you say it. But basically, it had like cloth on it and everything, and I was working at Rack Room at the time, and my boss, not my coworker, my boss, she came up to me and she was like, hey, you know, Dress Barn, they were closing, they were right next door, and she was like, hey, I know you like crafts and projects and stuff like that, so I found this board out there. And basically, Dress Barn, they had like Dress Barn work schedule and things that they like to make note of, and that was their board, their post-it board. And so she was like, hey, I took this because I figured, you know, you could do something crafty and make something with it. And I was like, okay. And I really had no idea what I wanted to do with it quite yet. I thought about making it like a cork type of board, so where I can have like push pins and stuff in there. Then I thought about making it cloth and making it cute, but I never got around to doing it because I had no idea how to take apart the frame. It's a metal frame, and it doesn't have regular screws in there. So I just kind of left it there, and at first it was like above my bed. But as I was like moving stuff around my room, of course, it didn't fit there anymore. It's not long enough. It's kind of like wide, and I don't know, it just didn't fit there. So then I moved it, and then I thought like, hey, you know, like I'm working on a better me, a more positive me, and I want to help like build confidence and all this stuff, and just leave myself like positive messages, and to be able to write down my goals, because everybody says when you write something down, you really achieve it. And so I thought, I want a chalkboard. So I asked my uncle, and I was like, Uncle, I want a chalkboard. Do you think Home Depot has chalkboards so that I can just replace the plywood board that was in there with a chalkboard? And he was like, for what? So I showed him, I bring it to him, and he was like, why don't you just make it? I was like, make it? You know, I'm thinking like, this is going to be too much work. I was kind of feeling a little lazy. But then I was like, you know what? I have goals, and I'm going to make a chalkboard. I need a chalkboard, and I don't want to delay because I want to work on myself and make positive messages and be able to like get to where I want to go. So I was like, okay, fine. And I've been watching a lot of motivational videos for like a couple days, and I was like, yeah, that's what I need. That's what I want. And once I want something, I have to get it. But anyway, that's beside the point. So I was like, okay, yeah, what do I need? And he was like, oh, all you need is some chalk paint. I think your aunt has some downstairs, but I would probably get some new paint. And I was like, okay. So I went downstairs, got the tape, and started taping off my frame. That way I wouldn't get paint, obviously, on my metal frame. And I taped that off, and then I went to Home Depot, and I got them to give me some chalk paint. It's called chalkboard paint. And you can get it in other colors like pink, green. They can tint it for you, but I just wanted a plain black chalkboard. That's it. I didn't want anything crazy, because if I go moving my room around again or take this somewhere, pink, green, whatever other color I want it, brown, it might not flow well with other colors. So I stuck with black. Black is easy. Anyway, so I basically took a little roller paint, and there are some roller paints that are more porous than other rollers. So just whenever you're reading about it, look and see if it says smooth, very smooth, or whatever. Just look at that. So yeah, I bought a little roller, and I bought the chalkboard paint, and then I came home and I painted it. And it takes like 30 minutes to dry in between each coat. So I painted it 3 times. And yeah, it turned out great. And of course I had to go buy some chalk. And Home Depot does not sell chalk, but Office Depot does sell chalk. And luckily for me, they're like 3 stores down from each other. So I went to Home Depot, bought my chalkboard paint, my roller, and then I went to Office Depot and bought my chalk. And I think it was like $1.56 or something like that. And the chalk comes in like a pack of like, I don't know, let's see. Can you see that? That's the chalk that I bought. So it works out fantastic. The only thing that I couldn't find is a wipe in order to dust off my chalkboard. So I'm still on the hunt for that, but it's no biggie. I'm always adding stuff to it. And if need be, I just take a shirt and I wipe it, and I just put it in dirty clothes and move on with my life. Oh my gosh, wait, I forgot my other DIY project. So in my my little makeup corner, I have a I guess you say like a brush holder, and you've probably seen them somewhere. And again, I wouldn't say cheap, but I can be a little frugal in certain areas. So yeah, I basically made my brush holder with a Yankee candle. So obviously you can buy the little big old Yankee candles, and they're really cute. And then once you know you've burned your candle and you don't have anything left, you tend to throw away your glass jars. But me, I was like, I'm not going to throw that away. I'm going to make it my brush holder. So that's exactly what I did. And usually people have like little balls of stuff like that, but it's like $10 a bag. And I'm cheap. So I had a bag of rice in my kitchen, so I was like, I'm gonna use rice because it's a huge bag of rice. I'm probably never gonna eat that much rice. So I basically filled my little Yankee candle with rice, and I cleaned it out, and I'll explain how. That's my brush set, and I have like numerous brushes in there, and I'll make another video on that. But anyways, this was a Yankee candle, and I cleaned it out. Well, I think it was like cinnamon apple something. I can't recall. But anyways, I cleaned it out. And how I did that was I heated it with my little oil waxer or candle thing, my bob. You know, you've seen it. The thing that makes my room smell delish. I heated it with that so all the leftover wax melted. And then I dumped it in a tinier jar. Hold on. Another Yankee candle jar. So I dumped it in a tinier jar for when my other incense burn out, then I could just replace it. It smells wonderful. Anyway, so I dumped it out in here, and then the excess, I just took a toothbrush and some soap, and then I kind of scrubbed it in there. So the toothbrush was like scraping away the wax, and I think the soap made it a little easier. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but that's what I did. I also seen on Pinterest that you can stick your candle, whatever residue, in the freezer and just it'll break apart. That seemed easier, but I was too lazy to actually wait for it to freeze. So I just figured I'm gonna scrub. And that's what I did. So that's how I made my little brush holder, and that's why I have my little makeup stand over here. And again, I'll show you. So that's my DIY brush, I guess, container, and my little, I guess, little nook for my makeup. I still need to find a stool, but I'll get to that. Anyways, that's my DIY project, and that's my room tour. Bye. So here's just a recap of what my room looks like. Just know that if you are trying to decorate your room, you do not have to spend a bunch of money. Just go to Goodwill, go to Target, Wal-Mart, or Craigslist, and you'll find great finds. Your room is supposed to be personalized for you, and that's what I wanted for my room. So have fun with it, and know that you do not have to spend a lot of money to look like a magazine.